For this test, we're going to start out by checking the titles and the headers on the login page and then check the errors. And then when we get to the user homepage, we're going to check all of the homepage titles and links. And then on the view user profile page, we're going to check the links and check all the headers and check the data and then log out. Then we're going to go to search for my events, check all the headers and the links, check the error messages. And then when there's a good date and time, we're going to make sure that it goes to the next page. Now we're going to click on Request Event, check the links, and then check the error messages. We're also going to check the 2 usage error messages. And then when we get a good date and time, we're going to make sure it goes to the Request Inputs page. And log out.
In this test, we're going to check the error messages on the Request Event Inputs page. Now we're going to check the titles and the links. And then we're going to check all the drop-down values and make sure it goes to the next page. Now we're going to go to the user events and verify all of the headers and the data and the links. And what happens if you click view selected without picking anything, and then we're going to check all of the radio buttons. And log out. And then we're going to go to the same list and pick one of the events, verify the headers, the data, and the links. And log out. On this one, we're going to go to the admin homepage and check the titles and links. And we're going to check the titles and links on the search user page. And that's the error if you don't pick a user. We're checking the links and titles, and then checking all of the radio buttons. And then we're going to go back to the search user page and see what happens if you enter an invalid name. And checking the errors for that. And then we're getting the first username on the list and checking the titles and links and checking the data on the view selected user page. And here's our code organization. We have the controllers, the DAOs, all the model files, the SQL connection, and then under test we have functions and the model tests, and then all of the Selenium tests. Then we have all of the CSV and Excel files in Excel, and we have configuration properties, login properties, screenshots, shared UI map properties, and then all of the JSP files.